We are ready to go. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, yes. All right.
Okay, so everybody, hi, I'm Javelin, and this is Jumping Flash for PlayStation 1. And here we have
Timo. I played this game for around 4 minutes, but it looks cool, and he explained some things. I'm just here to chill.
Definitely. This is a first-person platformer, even though it has shooting in it. So, oh, we have to skip the demo. And yeah, this was released in '95, so very early PlayStation action going on here. And we are ready to go. Timo, will you press the button in 3, 2, 1, go?
We are go. Yay!
Yay, yay, yay. Yo, so yeah, this is somewhat familiar game from the early PS1 days. It was included in early PS1 demo discs, and that's about it. It was developed by Exact for Sony Computer, and they were, if I don't remember wrong, they actually were merged into Sony and made Ape Escape later. And that was the first stage. The goal of this game is to collect 4 jet pods, aka carrots, in every stage and go to the exit.
I was quite confused by the jet pods at first. I thought it would say carrots on the map, but it just said jet pods. I didn't know what was going on.
Oh no. Messed up my line already. So yeah, as you can see, this game has a lot of verticality to it. We get 2 jumps. Well, technically 3.
You jump from the ground, then you get 2 jumps in the air.
Yes.
While you're in the air, you can't turn, you just strafe, right? It seems you're turning, but when I played, I couldn't actually turn in the air, just strafe.
Here we're taking a bit of a detour to get some weapons for the boss. Every single world in this game has a boss in it, and the last one actually has 2. So this game also has differentiating from time attack and actual runs is that you want to go for extra weapons for the boss kills, because without weapons these boss kills are very slow. And this is the first one.
Cool dragon.
Dragon. We got kind of a quick kill, not the best ever, but this should be 16. Right. Yeah, 16 is okay. And this game is timed through in-game time because of these screens right here. If you have seen Sonic speedrunning, you might know why we don't use this, because going slower might be faster. So that's why we use in-game time, and unfortunately for this game, the in-game timer counts down instead of counting up, so we have to deduct while doing runs. And
do you actually deduct it on the fly, or
yeah,
do you look at the video?
Yes.
Do you look at the video later and then deduct this?
Well, you don't
on?
have to, but if you want live splits, you have to do it on the fly. Yeah. And what we did at the very beginning of this stage, we actually oh, that was a bad jump. We retried the level, so we instantly got a cherry bomb power up for the boss. Oh man, let's get up there. Thank you. And every time you die or retry a level, you lose a life, of course, but you also get rewarded for your bad play by getting a cherry bomb. And in this world, we actually want that because there's not good weapons available in the main routes we're doing. We would have to go far off from our way to get actual good weapons for the boss. So, and cherry bomb is not a bad weapon, but it's not the best either. It's a good mini weapon. And here we have also picked up a Roman candle. And we will be seeing in 2 stages what it actually does. And this, like I looked at the timer and I see, oh, 56. Yeah, it usually levels are like from 5 or 10 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, so I'm not saying where they count down from, but yeah, pretty much every stage it's like 1 minute, so it's not that hard to count them down.
Ready to go?
And here we actually went inside the pyramid, and we have to do kind of a maze, but it's not that difficult. Straight lines, as straight as we can get at least. Here we have some sand traps that are only one way, so we have to go around here. Oh. And then we proceed down.
enemies don't actually deal. You said enemies don't deal contact damage in this game. They just push you away.
Yeah, most enemies don't do contact damage, but they
like
most have some kind of projectile though. So you do want to watch out for some of them, but you do have to go around them though.
And they do get in the way, and some of the enemy placement is random.
Yeah, the part where I went around the pillar to get the one carrot, the dung beetles and they can be in different places from run to run, so there is some RNG. Actually, a lot of RNG to this game, but I will explain that later, because the major RNG part is not here yet. And also, while you do damage in this game, you do want to do as much as like jump damage as you can, especially on bosses. And here we are very unlucky because this boss has two phases and he won't transition to the other phase if he's doing an attack. So we did it kind of wrong there because we didn't want to actually activate the attack before the second phase. So as you saw, I was jumping on him, but he took no damage. So that's a time loss pretty much. In a run, it would be a reset. But yeah, we got through. And Roman Candle is pretty much like a beam. Beam that does constant damage. And we will also be seeing a couple of different weapons. And here we also, again, we have to do the try again method.
Ready to go?
And on bosses, or in general, you do more jumping damage the higher you fall from.
Yes, that's why you do.
So it might look kind of weird that he's jumping so high when you want to do like a lot of damage, but
yeah, doing like a quick small jumps is not beneficial because of that, because of the actual fall damage you have to get. Right there we show an actual enemy that would do contact damage. It was like has like spikes on top of top of its back, so you do want to avoid those. And also when you do the jumps, I activate the second jump, so I start falling immediately. In some cases, you actually want to do that. It's very beneficial. And in individual levels, you do want to do these jumps as tight as possible. Just like doing like tight lines for movement.
Naturally.
So you because you fall so fast, so you do want to minimize your time in the air. Let's see. There's one cycle in this game that I have to get, and let's see if I can actually manage to do it.
Ready to go?
Okay.
Great job. That one looked kind of tough when you were trying it earlier.
Yes, it's not the hardest ever, but you do have to be pretty fast. Oh, let's see if oh no, giraffe. And by now you should be noticing that this game has a banger of a soundtrack, even better than Mega Game, I would say. And
debatable.
I already feel bad stares at me. And here we have gathered 3 weapons for the boss, and this boss coming up is the. This is the reason why you don't want to speedrun this game that seriously, because this is complete RNG. So when I started playing this, I was like, this is one of the best speedruns I've played in a while. But then when I got near the world record times, I'm 2 seconds slower than world record. This boss is the reason why I don't really like this game anymore. As a serious speedrun, it's very fun to play in general, but yeah, these hands pop up kind of randomly. It is giving me insane luck though right now because it's dropping a lot of weapons. But yeah, now neither of them are available, so I wasn't able to do damage for a couple of seconds. Oh, I accidentally strafed almost down from the platform. Yeah, that's a 38. That was too good for a marathon. I got too lucky. This is better than in my PB, so. That's the name
congrats.
of the game. Yeah, I think 30 seconds is the best that has been done in runs, I guess. And the time attack mode doesn't really work because you don't get 3 weapons for it, so it's not the equal.
So the bosses drop random weapons randomly and they appear randomly.
Yes, Like the very beginning is the same every time. The couple of them behind me are always popping up, but after that they can take their sweet time to pop up. Oh no. Thank you. And yeah, here we actually have a new weapon, which we didn't see in the last boss, Twisters. And they will play an important role in the next boss, coming up after the next stage. And yeah, we actually landed on the platform, nice. So there's 6 worlds in total. And yeah, now we're up to the 4th one, and they are, as you can see, they are themed around different things. This is, of course, the ice, winter, whatever. And we get the second maze level of the game. Yeah, you can strafe in this game by when you are jumping, like this. Oh, bingo, bingo, no. And these TV bats are awful. They are also like quite RNG. Like in this level, you can lose a lot of time to them. Because sometimes they really just want to be in your way. And the controls, if it's not obvious, it is tank controls. And this game is so old that it doesn't support DualShock in any way. So I would recommend using the best PS1 controller there is. Even Natty was using one, so it's certified best controller.
That was your controller, right?
For PlayStation at least. I would even use it for Cuphead. I was distracted for a second. I lost a second, oh my god.
Yeah, they're practicing Cuphead next to us.
Here we
that game is very distracting. The visuals are so nice.
Yes, exactly. But I would say that this game's visuals are also very good for 95.
Yeah, this is released in 95.
The frame rate is not bad, and
I've only seen it tank when you look up from high
sometimes
above.
it tanks, but it doesn't tank that much for such an old game. Like this is basically a tech demo that was combined with a cool and cute idea, pretty much.
Those were the Twisters?
Yeah, as you could see, the Twisters pretty much melted the HP down because it was... Oh no. I was right next to the boss and all the Twisters just hit him in quick succession. So,
is there a story to this game?
Oh yes, there actually is. We will see the primus motor of this game right after this, because the stage select is important. There's the antagonist of this game is called Baron Aloha, and he has stolen pieces of the, well, I guess Earth or Earth equivalent. Like these are pieces of Earth right here, and he uses these tentacle-like things to carry them to the space, and he's trying to like build a own resort or something. And here we are in, well, whatever this music reminds you of, I guess. Oh no, no, no. I messed up the jump. We want to get these rockets here for the boss yet again. And here comes the most terrifying jump of the game, I would say.
Oh yeah, this one looks really scary.
I will try to focus for a bit, because this is probably the hardest stage of the game. Or rather, the easiest to die in. Because, yeah, right now... Oh no, please, thank you. We are kind of on top of nothing most of the time. But yeah, as you can see, like the frame rate is unlocked, so sometimes it goes very high, like high 30s or something. And now we also want to do another jump boost, because this resets your jump. You can do your double jumps there. We need to pick up the Roman candle, and yeah, that is it. And we have to squeeze in here. Pretty okay.
You can see the developers actually had a pretty good idea what to do with the platforming. Your character looks down when you're landing, and you have shadows and stuff.
It is definitely the saving grace of this game that they actually thought of gameplay first. So yeah, every time you jump, it already starts like looking down, so you can see where you're gonna land very easily.
Yeah.
Similar theme, but this is not as terrifying, at least. Oh, the lights.
Yeah.
Where are the lights?
They just wanted to fit the mood of the place into the stage.
Assembly is cooperating. Oh no.
That was a tight miss.
And this game actually has a sequel as well. Well, actually 2 of them, but... Oh
man.
The strafing. Okay, so we go here, here. But the third one was not released outside of Japan, so not a lot of people have seen it. I have to take this kind of baby steps right now. Let's see if we can make it. Best song in the game. And it's over.
Is that the only time you hear it?
Yes. Power pill. Fun addition to the sequel was a jump meter. You can see the apex of your jump, so you can time them. You don't need to. You can time them just looking at the meter. And the second game also
building on the game.
Oh. Sorry. This is a shape-shifting boss, so it is somewhat RNG what you get, and some of them are better than the others. This is okay, but not the best one. And it will usually have time to transform 2 times. Oh no!
Man.
The bad thing about that. Oh no! What are you doing? I've never seen that before, actually, or it has never happened before. I should say. Oh no! It ate my jump. No. Okay, so this is not a good time. We're gonna get, because usually I could kill it now, pretty much. But yeah, oh no. And now the frame rate will tank.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of stuff.
I can't see anything. I'm getting like, thank you. Mikä on paras putiikki? I'm so sorry. For Putiki, I mean. But yeah. This game saw a bit of a resurgence when Squid, the British speedrunner, started playing this and grinded out a new world record for it. The record was like 6 years old or something. And then I was inspired by him to start it up as well, because this is a game I played as a child a lot. And now the world record in game time right now is 12:25 by Squid, and second place is me and the old world record, which was 12:27. With a perfect run, this can go sub 12, but the RNG is so insane in this game that 12:10s would be good. And I'm definitely, when I get more time, I will try to go for 12:10 time. Somewhere around there, and then also I want to do runs of the sequel. It did improve a lot of things gameplay-wise, but I would say that as a gameplay experience, it is not as good as this one, but it is close though. So it's pretty much the same thing. It's like it feels like a DLC pretty much, because it's so similar. Mission pack, whatever you say. And we didn't land. But yeah, now the platforming stages of this game are over, and now we have 2 bosses coming up, and unfortunately they are also they're kind of hard in a good attempt. So next one is mostly RNG, and the last boss is very execution heavy, so you can get your dreams crossed here already. Yeah, it's the basic doppelganger fight, and it's looking kind of okay right now. Okay, it is a good... No, please. Yeah, as you can see, like I'm doing the... Okay, it was a good kill at least. So I'm going as high as possible and then going down. 21, that would have been acceptable in a world record attempt, I guess. But yeah, he has a pattern where he can go to the gates and then summon ads, so that's all. That's like 10 seconds lost instantly.
He was trying to go to the gates though. It looked like he got stuck on a corner.
Yeah, basically, he tried to attack me and didn't want to go for anything else. And here is Baron Aloha.
Ready to go?
Yeah, he's gonna jump.
I'm baiting him out to do this stationary attack, and then the actual real hard part of the fight begins.
Yeah, he mirrors your movement, so
yes.
He's trying to do circles so that he always lands on the boss's head. Yes. You can see he kind of stops a bit. He's trying to decide if he's doing attacks or something.
Yeah. If I'm far away from him on the X-axis, he will do an attack where he shoots something. Like in the beginning, I stayed away from him to trigger him to do the attack where he shoots the electrical balls or whatever. And the second phase of his, oh man, what a noise wall.
Yeah,
he does basically the same thing, but he does, the turns are tighter, and here we missed the optimal kill because we would want to land on the small head immediately after. Oh. Not, it's the time comes
coming?
up. I will tell you when the. But yeah, the boss is dead now. And time is when the stage clear comes up.
All right.
And that's Jumping Flash.
Good job, good job.
Yeah, 2053, yeah, with fast disc speed. But that's around what RTA gives you. But as I said, this game is run in in-game time, so I don't really know if that's a good or bad time. But yeah, I would definitely recommend, if you liked what you saw, this game isn't, this is very cheap. You can buy Jumping Flash 2, Japanese version. It includes an updated version of the first game based on the Western release. So if you want to pick this up, get it now, because it's gonna skyrocket, because this is gonna be the hottest speed game. And that's about it. Thank you, SGU, and we will continue with Psyops. See you in a minute. Thank you.
Yep.